Good morning, everyone. Today I will talk about the benefits of keeping precepts, but not just any precepts, but clever or good precepts. Clever or good precepts in Pali language is Kusala Sila. It is to keep precepts for the purpose of abandoning or decreasing greed, hatred, and delusion, not increasing. It is to keep precepts, and you will be purified, you will be delightful and happy as a result. Moreover, it will lead the keeper to have right concentration, right wisdom, and true liberation from all impurities. You may wonder why the Buddha mentioned about clever or good precepts. If there are good precepts, then there are bad precepts, right? Yes, some people said they keep precepts or have virtues, but they don't keep precepts to purify their bodily, mental, or verbal actions. Instead, they keep precepts to lose weight, because 6 precepts is to not eat anything after midday, or to have someone to respect them so they gain something in return. Keeping precepts with wrong intention make greed and delusion increase. It will not lead you to have right concentration, let alone the right wisdom. On the contrary, right or good or clever precepts can lead to many good things without asking for, without wishing or praying. Many things will follow clever precepts automatically or naturally, according to Cetana Sutta, or the discourse on an act of will. This is what you will listen today. From the sutta, the Buddha said, someone who keeps clever virtues don't need to wish or intend that may no remorse, no shame, no guilt come to me. It is in the nature of things, or the general rule, for a virtuous person to have no remorse, no shame, and no guilt, because they do not commit anything wrong. Someone whose mind filled with no remorse or no shame don't need to intend or wish that may delight come to me. It is the general rule for delight to arise to the one without remorse. Someone who is delighted don't need to intend or wish that may joy come to me. It is the general rule for joy to arise to delighted person. Someone who is joyful don't need to wish or intend that may my body be relieved and appeased. It is the general rule for the joyful to experience appeasement of the body. Someone with a relieved and appeased body don't need to intend or wish that may I feel pleasant. It is the general rule for one with an appeased body to feel pleasant. A pleasant one don't need to wish or intend that may my mind be concentrated. It is the general rule for the pleasant one to be concentrated. Someone with a concentrated mind don't need to wish or intend that may I know and see things as they really are. It is the general rule for the concentrated to know and see things as they really are. Someone who knows and sees things as they really are don't need to intend or wish that may I feel dispassionate. It is the general rule for one who knows and sees things as they really are to feel dispassionate or not influenced by strong emotion toward things. The one who feels dispassionate don't need to intend or wish that may I have absence of desire. It is the general rule for one who are not influenced by strong emotion to have no more desire or passion. The one who has no more desire or passion don't need to intend or wish that may I realize knowledge and vision of liberation. It is the general rule for one with no desire, no more passion, to realize the knowledge and vision of release or true liberation. So, to summarize, Clever virtues or Kusala Sila lead to having no remorse, no shame, no guilt. When you have freedom from any guilt, it will lead you to delight or great pleasure. When you are delightful, joy arises. When you are joyful, it will lead you to tranquility. Tranquility leads you to pleasantness. Pleasantness leads you to concentration. Concentration leads you to seeing things as they really are. Seeing things as they really are leads you to knowledge and vision. Knowledge and vision leads you to being dispassionate. Being dispassionate leads you to absence of desire. Absence of desire leads you to have knowledge and vision for true liberation. These will happen automatically and naturally if you practice right. Start from having a clever virtues. The Buddha once said that Silang Rakkhaya Metavi in Pali means wise men keep precepts, but not precepts that will make you greed, anger, or delusion increase. Right or clever precepts will only make you feel freer, lighter inside, happier, and safer from unwholesomeness. In this discourse, the Buddha clearly stated that clever precepts will lead to many good things, and eventually you will end up with the knowledge and vision of the liberation from all misery, the Nibbana, the enlightenment, the supreme happiness. So now you all learn about Cetana Sutta. Know the clever precepts or clever virtues. Know where the clever virtues will lead you to without intending or wishing for good things to happen. Clever precepts will lead to concentration or one-pointedness of mind. Concentration will lead to wisdom, and wisdom will lead to full liberation. So I hope you all walk the right path led by the Buddha, and may you be truly liberated from all greed, hatred, and liberation.